A guy was recently here in the shop who saw this car before I touched it. He was there actually when I picked it up. He took one look at it and said, if I didn't know any better, I would swear this wasn't the same car. To me, that's huge praise. We've come so far on this project, and a lot of that is due to you guys. Yeah, I'm the one putting in the blood, the sweat, and the tears, and melting the metal, and a few people have helped. But for the most part, I've done the hands-on stuff, but it's you guys who have enabled so much to happen here on Stitches, our 1970 Dodge Challenger. I wasn't expecting to do a Stitches episode today, but something happened, and I'm excited to share it with you, so don't go away. I'm Mike, and you are watching My Car's Shop. About a week ago, I received an email from channel viewer Chris. Not the Chris that you guys have seen on the channel. In fact, that Chris is going to be here any minute, and he's going to be here for a couple of days, and we're going to be doing some stuff. But anyway, this guy emailed me, and he said, I've got some stuff for the Challenger. I will send it to you if you want. Some of it, I didn't even know what he was talking about, but I said, hey, it's stuff I don't have. If you want to part with it, I would be thrilled to receive it, and we'll feature it on the channel. So here we are with the box. I haven't opened this yet. It literally just showed up here a couple minutes ago. Colleen, I found the box opener. Seems like we've been getting a lot of packages lately here at the shop, and it's really exciting for that to happen. I was saying in the intro here that I really couldn't do this without you guys, and there's a lot of truth in that for sure. So let's see what we got here in the box. We got a lot of soft parts, a lot of cool stuff. Oh yeah, awesome. He said a lot of this stuff was either extras he had from his car or bits he didn't need. This is the kick panel insulation. I got to think if I have the kick panels. I think I do. There's just so much stuff stashed upstairs for this car. Yeah, kick panel insulation. So that's awesome. Thank you. That will be one less piece. This is, oh wow, cool. This is the under dash insulator pad. Yep, I know exactly where that goes. That goes up under the dash. Isn't that brilliant? Boy, I'm really just, sharper than a sharp thing today. He had mentioned he has all kinds of, I have all kinds of the, what do you call them, insulator pads or gaskets for the firewall. I'm not even sure where all of this stuff goes. These almost look like, I'm thinking these are for the taillight. Chris, you'll have to clarify for sure. These look like taillight gaskets to me. I'll go back there and look because I don't know. I'm thinking this is the gasket that goes between the lens and the housing. If it isn't, it's a coinkydink that it looks exactly like the taillight lens. So I went and dug the taillight lens out of the box, and that's probably the one here. That's for the reverse light lens, and then of course this would be the other side. So let me go grab those other two and we'll lay it out. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think so. I had these all apart when I got them, and I remember the gaskets to the body are good, but if I remember right, the ones between the lens and the housing were not great. So I could be totally wrong and making a complete fool of myself, but that's what these look like to me. So that's cool. I'm going to operate under the assumption that's what they are until somebody tells me something different. For those that haven't been around the channel for very long, I picked up those tail lights. I don't remember where the guy lived anymore. It was a couple years ago at Christmas. He had them for sale on Marketplace for a really good price. And I made an offer on them before Christmas saying, I'll give you X amount. I think it was $300 for those. But I understand if you sell them, but if you haven't sold them until after Christmas, I'll get back with you. Would you take that, include the shipping? And he said, I'm not going to hold them for you, but I'll honor the deal after Christmas. I understand it's Christmas and money's tight. A couple weeks after Christmas, I messaged him back. He still had them, and I got those right to the door of the house. I think it was $300, which, if you know how much 70 Challenger taillights are, that was a steal. Anywho, let's shut up and get more stuff done. These are exciting here. These are, I think, brand new. And he said they just didn't fit his car very well, so he didn't want them. He picked up different ones or something. I'd have to go back and look at the email chain. This is something I didn't have. I don't have. I do now. Get them out of the package here. Like Christmas. I love it when you guys send me stuff. It's just awesome. There we go. I can't get ahead of myself. I keep trying to. Oh, yeah. And right here, there's another. These little details, these are the things that really add up. Yeah, let's take you over to the car. I'm sure you know where these go, but I'm curious. Okay, these are made by Accuform. He said they just didn't fit real good for his car. He got something better, and so he's offered to send these along. And for this car, it'll be fine. I have another thing coming at some point for this car. Details are still to be worked out. It's going to take the interior on this hugely forward. I'm not ready to talk about that yet, but let's go over to the car, see how these go. Let's see, this one. Yep, that one goes right there. Oh, they fit awesome, Chris. They fit beautifully. And this one goes up here. Did I do that wrong? I did. No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. There we go, just like so. Okay, hopefully that doesn't fall. Now let's get you over there and take a peek. I'm not going to flip the car down, but hopefully you'll be able to see up there. Yeah, you can see all right. There we go. So that one goes there. This one goes here. Sorry for the twisting you around. Let's see if I can film that better. Okay, that one goes there. And this one goes here, and they do fit wonderful. It's going to be nice because it's actually a black interior car anyway, so very cool. That's so exciting. I almost wet myself a little. Let's see, I'm thinking through what we have. The stuff that's going to be coming. We have the front seats. We have the dash, all of the bezels, instrument clusters. We have the center console and everything that goes with that. Back seat is to be determined yet. Not missing much on the interior. That's wow, that's crazy. What do we have here? Oh, this is all the firewall gaskets. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. These are all the air vent gaskets and stuff like that that go. I'm not going to open that up, but yeah, this was extra from him, and cool. Yeah. There's I don't know how many in there, but there's a whole bunch for when you put the air box back in, the fresh air vent, wiper pivot gaskets. All that stuff is here. That's looks like maybe a master cylinder. Not sure on that one. Wiper motor. Yep, master cylinder. Bulkhead, electrical, accelerator, pedal seals, heater core tube to firewall. That's all in here. I mean, there's a whole big list right here. I would have just read it instead of guessed it. And here's the last piece, I think. Yep, this is the last piece. This is cool. This is, I believe, get it laid out here. I don't know where it went. Okay, this is the two-piece E-body headliner insulation. So this goes in the top of the car above the headliner. I'm not going to be spraying. I was going to originally spray the ceramic lizard skin up there, but I decided for cost reasons I'm not going to. I'm still going to try to do the lizard skin, the sound deadener underneath, but I'm not going to do anything on the headliner. So this is perfect. That's one thing we don't have yet is a headliner for that car, but that's not worried about that yet. But yeah, this is awesome. This is from REM, however you say it, and it's the headliner pads. So wow, this is mind blown. Wow, thank you so much for your generosity. I'm really, really, really appreciative. I did a little kicking around to see if I have those kick panels. I know I have about probably half a dozen for A bodies, but I'm almost positive that there are some here for the Challenger. But either way, that's not a major deal. I can make them for one thing. They're actually pretty easy to make, especially since I have the gaskets now. It wouldn't be hard to make those at all. So one way or another, I'm not going to worry about it, but I'll dig around in the warehouse. I'm guessing they're probably upstairs. I looked in my totes back here. They're not there. So, yeah, that's quite humbling. I need to do a cost upgrade on this project again. If you're not familiar with this project, we, at this point, including the purchase price for the car, the motor, 4-speed transmission, all the new parts we put into it, all of the raw materials that we put into it for fabricating all the floor pans and the frame rails and all that stuff, we're still under $3,000 hard cash out of pocket into this car. We've had an extra, not these fenders, but an extra set of fenders donated. We've had, I can't even remember what all we've had donated. We had an automatic console cover donated that we used as a pattern to make the stick shift one, because we made that one out of aluminum. We found a lot of parts online that were pennies on the dollar, like the rear bumpers, the hood hinges, that kind of stuff. What are we lacking at this point? Front bumper brackets, grill, and a hood. I want an RT hood on this. There's a buddy of mine down in Indiana that maybe still has a hood. He said he was going to donate. I wouldn't mind getting an old core for a dash frame, not the frame, old core for the dash pad. I have a dash pad cap that would slip over. I think Dave said he had one, but getting to southern Indiana in the last while has not been possible. So that stuff may be gone. So that would be on me, not on him. But we are really close. The only other thing I think I'm lacking, I had them, but I gave them to my son Joe for his Charger, is the motor mounts for the big block. But I think we have everything else. I'm sure there's going to be tons of little details, but a large part of that is stuff you guys have chipped in and helped with. Pretty amazing. Thanks. Got to do a little shuffling around here, push the Challenger back, get the Oakland at least back here, if not outside. It's going to depend on the weather, because we are going to be on the Cincinnati lathe probably tomorrow. Chris and I have been making a plan on that. I've got some other stuff that I'm going to work on, because a lot of it he's going to have to do because it's electrical stuff and he knows how to do all that stuff. Not that I don't, but he's better at it because he does it every day, and I haven't done it for close to 30 years. So dealing with 483 phase, it's shocking, or it can be. At least you hope it's not. That's the unit we're talking about right there, that Cincinnati monster lathe. We started on this car in 2019 when we brought it home. The roof was crushed in. We banged it out, did a lot of heat shrinking and so forth to get the roof in pretty reasonable shape. There's a little bit more to do to it. Every single thing that's been done on this car is on the channel. There's a whole long playlist. You'll see it up in the iCards as this video is playing somewhere. It's usually one of the first ones I put in. You can watch all, 200 episodes probably. There's nothing that's been done to this car that hasn't been documented and shared here on the channel. This is what I call the showcase car for the channel. It's come a long way, baby. And yes, for those wondering, I am going to be doing the heads here for the 340 soon. The 340 is not for the Challenger. The heads are right here, my valve grinding equipment. This 340 is for the Forsyth Duster, and we're going to be back on that again soon. I want to get that hood project finished up and get going on that inner rocker panel on the driver's side, start fabricating that so we can get the floor pans put in that car. Lots left here in fabrication season. I would say at least another 2 months of fabricating coming before we bring out the summer cars and start working on those projects. So hopefully stitches will be off the rotisserie by then. All right, that's going to do it for this one. If you've liked this, please subscribe. If you find it inspiring, please share with other people. Social media, Facebook groups, forums online, whatever you're into. If the stuff that you're seeing here is enjoyable, share it with other people that you think would enjoy it. That's how we continue to grow, and that gives us the energy and the resources that we need to keep doing what we do here at My Car Shop. All right, that'll do it. We'll catch you on the next one. And if you're new here, there's something else that's really important. I always encourage people not to forget, because it can change your life if you remember this. Wrong!